With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Strap in, this will be a good one. Two one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check pass. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Here's Kaepernick. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. A long ways to go here on second down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a third and very long. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Taylor will throw. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
Joe Burrows.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
On the play. It's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
3-yard line.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. That receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage, and it looks like he's going in motion. Someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Bengals 21-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Handoff.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Makes the score.
So I guess we'll call this a pitcher's duel so far. I think that was a 3-run homer there, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, what inning are we in? It's not the most common of score lines, but it's pretty indicative of the fact that we're in for a tight one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Gets through, and now an opening. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 31.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check.
And he's into the clear. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
2nd and 14. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. On third down, Burrow. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Steps away. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
That's going to be caught by Judy. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Ravens 31. Bengals 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
5-yard line.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he'll let this one go deep for... It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, it's Taylor. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
His kick is good.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game.
23.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley spins by. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
At the 40.
To throw, Kaepernick. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Saquon Barkley.
And we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Open man, he completes it to Judy. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Mims. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 31.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It's 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Check it back. Hey, 91.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bengals 23.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On first down, it's Taylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
1-yard gain.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens 38-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
The ball carrier.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
It's on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Again, it's Barkley.
43-yard line.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 35.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, going for Jefferson down, and that's caught inside the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit, pushing through the contact. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of
officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
It's up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Strip that ball. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Double dog. That's the way.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Third and 11, and some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now You're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Ravens, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date
Thank you.